I want to shift to the other side of the world because you're just back from the Syrian border. You were in Turkey. You talked to people over there. Syrian army this morning, we're told, is again shelling the city of Homs. When you had a little news conference over there with our Clarissa Ward, you said something. Well, I just want to play what you told her.
Well, I think it was a failure from the start. Most of us knew because there was no pressure for Bashar Assad to actually stop the killing. So we think it's going to require military action on the ground in order to get him to leave.
So I want to give you a chance to talk about that.
Absolutely.
Are you talking about sending American troops in there?
Of course not. I have said, and Lindsey Graham and Joe Lieberman and I have said continuously, no boots on the ground, no unilateral action. But for the United States to sit by and watch this wanton massacre is a betrayal of everything that we stand for and believe in.
So what do we do?
So we, along with other countries, and we lead for a change. Lead, not lead from behind, but lead from in front. Over there, they're waiting for American leadership. We have announced that we are now providing them with non-lethal equipment. That doesn't do very well against tanks and artillery. We met with the Free Syrian Army leadership. We met with the Syrian National Council. In the refugee camps, we heard the stories of the murders, of the torture, of the rape that's going on. And Kofi Annan's proposal, by the way, among other things, if it were enacted, does not call for the removal of Bashar Assad. And the president's policy is supposed to be the removal of this massacre of his own people. So we need to get a sanctuary for the Free Syrian Army. We need to get them supplies. We need to get them weapons. And there are many ways to get weapons to them. We showed that in Libya. We showed it in Afghanistan and many other times. It's not a fair fight. It's not a fair fight.
But, I mean, are you talking about somehow supplying them with tanks and things of that nature?
But anti-tank weapons might be very useful for them.
And what about troops on the ground?
Of course not. Of course not.
Of any kind? I mean, UN, Arab?
I think we saw in Libya that there were other countries that did some work on the ground that are willing to do so.